Hello, hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Transcend-ing's Tarotcast. Bam, bam, bam. I am, for once, so grateful this month has come to an end and that we're starting a new month. And let's see what we have for the collective. Let's hope it's better than last month. And we have the Aeon. The Aeon is judgment. So it's all about self-reflection. It's about looking... It's like being in purgatory, right? So you go up, you look back at your life, what happened, what did you do, what did you not do, what did you succeed at, what did you fail at, and what can you do next to progress in your soul's journey. That's the point of this card. So it kind of makes sense. If we just went through a tower period, it makes sense that we need to have some time for reflection and going into this space of like, all right, let's reflect so then we can start a new journey afterwards. Yay! Aries. Aries, you get the devil. This is all about it's about observation as well. Of course, this month is all about observation and self-reflection. So you need to reflect on what the reflection for you is about your self-sabotaging behavior. Where are you subconsciously, sometimes consciously, stopping your own success, stopping your own happiness, stopping your own progression? Where are you interfering with your own path? You know, it's that moment of like, get out of your own way. So you need to reflect on how you're doing that so you can stop doing it and get out of your own way. Taurus, adjustment. So this is about being fair, making all sorts of fair decisions, really listening to the people who are around you. So I guess the reflection for you is not just about your own journey, but how the people around you impact your journey as well. What is their role, and do they have a place in your journey, or do they not? Do you need to let them out of your journey, or do you need to embrace them in more into your journey? Gemini, the Hierophant for the month. All right, since we are in the mode of reflection, the Hierophant comes out to say you really need to consider what is this card is about institutions, it's about society, it's about how things work, or what is your place within society and the institutions around you. So that comes down to all sorts of details within your lifestyle. Is there things you need to get more involved in when it comes to society? Are there things that you need to come out or get less involved in? Are there things you really disagree with, or are there things you really agree with? And you just need to reflect on this and see where you want to stand within, we just went through the tower process for the collective, so we are deconstructing society and rebuilding it, and institutions are such a big part of it. You play a big role in this new build and how to approach the new stage of the collective and how to create a society that's better for everyone. Cancer, the Magus, the Magician. So Cancer, since we are in a state of reflection, having the Magician as your card of the month means you have to mainly reflect over your own gifts, your main qualities, right? So the Magician has all the tools in his bag to succeed, to make his life like, wow, super powerful. That's why it's a Magician. It feels like it's magic, but it's not. It's just an understanding. It's such a good understanding of himself that he knows how to put every part of him into the best use possible. So what you need to reflect is what is within yourself, what are your main tools, what are your main qualities, and non-qualities as well, because they're all part of who we are. So all your qualities, being good or bad, and how to best use them all in order to create the magic. Leo, you get the Star. So it's all about healing the star. And since we are in a moment of reflection, for you, it's about looking back and everything that you consider to be a mistake that you've done, everything you consider that you've done wrong or that you could have done better, and just sort of reflect on why do you feel that way about it. Because at the end of the day, whether you think it's a mistake or not, it is part of who you are. And a lot of healing comes through when we accept our mistakes as part of the being that we are, because none of us are perfect, right? So just have a little bit of a think on these mistakes, but instead of thinking, oh, I made a mistake, just think, okay, why did I do this? Like, why did this come into my life? What is the part of me that made me be that way or react that way or act that way? And then, yeah, adjust it. Virgo, you get the Lovers. So this is kind of nice considering you had the Devil last month. It means you've now come into a place of release, and you can be in this beautiful place of self-love and making the right choices for you, making the right choices for how to self-love, and therefore then start generating the right amount of love to share, whether it's with someone else or with your community or with your family or with your friends. But you come into this place of self-love because you did release the self-sabotaging. So you did go through that process and you corrected it, or you made the right choices, and now you've come into this place of love. Amazing. Libra, you get the High Priestess. All right, so for the collective, we have the reflection card. So this month for you is about reflecting on all the spiritual, what is your spirituality? What is your role in this life when it comes to the spiritual realm? How do you approach your spirituality? What works for you? What doesn't work for you? What does spirituality even mean to you? You're just meant to reflect on all these things and, you know, sort of just understand your place or your own connection to what is the source or the divine or the void or the universe or God. You know, there's many words for it. So yeah, just have a little think about that. Scorpio. Oh no, Scorpio, you got the Tower again. This is not fun. Okay, Scorpio. We are still in destruction mode. We are still in breaking down mode. We are still meant to we also have the reflection card for the collective, which means we need to reflect on what this tower means. We need to reflect on what we need to break down, what we need to change. We need to reflect on, you know, what is there that needs to really, really change. Sagittarius, you have death. So I think this card is here because you went through a transformation last month, right? You had quite a few hard months, and then last month you finally had the Empress come out. So death is the time of transformation, is becoming the caterpillar into the butterfly, is the phoenix being born out of the ashes again. So it's like you are coming out as a new you, and this is beautiful. So considering we have the reflection card for the collective, you should reflect. This month is about reflecting on your own personal transformation and just take joy and pride in what you have achieved so far. Capricorn, you got the sun. All right, the sun is always amazing. We're always happy to have a sun month, of course. We do have the reflection card for the collective. So what this means is you need to reflect. This month, you need to spend the time reflecting what really brings you joy, what really lights up your fire, what really makes you want to get out of bed in the morning. What are these things in this world that want to make you sing and turn your life into a musical, cheesy musical, you know? So just reflect on that. Reflect on all these things that bring you joy. And of course, start implementing them if you haven't done so recently. Aquarius, you got the Chariot. This is a well-known card for you because it also matches you very well, which is the card of independence, innovation, going in your own path, going your own thing. So we have the reflection card for the collective. So you're meant to be reflecting on how your own uniqueness. How are you standing out? What are you giving to this world that is new and different and innovative? Like, what are you bringing in? Just have a reflection around these themes of your own unique gifts and how you are materializing them, manifesting them into the world. Pisces, you get the Hermit. All right, so this is about taking some time out to understand the big picture. So we have the reflection card for the collective, and for you it means you need to reflect on the bigger picture. You need to stop not paying attention to any details. This month is not about the details. This month is about the grand scheme of things, which can sometimes feel slightly overwhelming because the grand scheme of things sometimes can be beyond our comprehension. But taking time to reflect on it will bring in some light and will bring in some comfort. Sometimes we get too caught up in the details and we lose track of the big thing. So that's what you need to do this month. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next week for a weekly Tarotcast. Lots of love.